MikeDurbin.com. You can get the WCW-esque Konnan in that K-Dog Wolfpack style. Man, this Konnan might be Bendy of the Year right now.
I
really
told you.
Yo. Let me speak on this. Mike Durbin Productions exclusive. The Konnan, I was the most impressed with Konnan, man. It's like undercover Bendy of the Year. It's a really nice figure. The do-rag is freaking awesome in person. I love the exclusive with the WCW packaging. I love this one with the camo. It's really nice.
And I will say a figurine expert who went to TJ on Friday, Matt Cardona, put it over as being a good figurine as far as figurines go.
Yo, hold on, let me speak on this. Exclusive Mike Durbin Productions, K-Dog. Look at that, listen to K-Dog, keeping it 100, logo on the back, MikeDurbin.com. Get it right now. Low key might be Bendy of the Year. Go get it.
Next is from Daniel French. This is interesting. Subject is Eddie Trunk. The great Chris Jericho recently made his return to the Eddie Trunk podcast.
Who?
He's a music reporter, Disco, before you start freaking out. And, oh boy, was it a car crash. First of all, Eddie thought that Jericho was retired from the wrestling business. Jericho mentioned that he worked for AEW. Eddie's response was, "What's AEW?" And throughout the rest of the interview, Trunk referred to it as AWE. The best part, I think the interview went live or something because they took calls from fans and wrestling-related questions, and they were all about WWE. At no point did Jericho defend AEW from the criticism of his or do his usual shill act. My question is, do you think this will get Jericho heat with Tony Khan? I mean, at no point at all during the entire 90 minutes that the team is into AEW or AWE, AEW should be something worth checking out. Plus, when you hear all these reports that Jericho's in a contract year, it seems like the exact sort of stuff teenager Khan would take personally. Or am I wrong here? P.S. A lot of people hate on Harry Ruiz being on the show, and while he may be a tough listen, at least he was willing to call out Disco's speed mumbling through the AEW reviews. Disco, I love you, but you reading other people's reports is really hard to listen to, especially with the audio.
Well, you gotta remember.
Why does everybody think this is,
You got to remember, Disco's brain goes forward, so he can't help it.
Right.
Because he's kind of speed reading and speed talking at the same time.
Correct. That is funny about Jericho. He's not going to get any heat from
Let me tell you.
I doubt there's a crossover between
Bro,
the
let me
Trunk
tell you what
podcast
the
and
problem
AEW
is
fans.
right now with Jericho. The same problem I used to have. I would walk down airports and people would ask me, "Hey man, are you still wrestling?" And I'd go, "No, I'm in TNA." And they'd be like, "What's that?" "Well, you can find it on this channel." Like, they didn't give a and they'd and immediately, "Hey man, where's Rey Mysterio? Hey, the Wolfpack." They want to talk about WCW. And I bet you a lot of people don't even know what AEW is or that he's in it. And I guarantee you that he gets stopped a lot and going, "Hey man, when are you coming back to wrestling?" "Well, I am wrestling at AEW." No, WWE. I think that Tony won't do anything because he's a huge mark for him and he doesn't want to upset him. But I do think that Chris Jericho will finish his career in WWE. He's never told me this. I just think that that's where he'll end it. Yeah, there's a lot of fresh matchups for him too.
It's been reported for a while that his contract runs out in December, and I've been saying, like, I see Jericho coming back at the Rumble or something. But then the other side of me is now thinking Tony goes to throw him another $5 million a year for a few years or whatever it is. That's tough to say no to.
Oh, he can make great money being one of the top guys over there, bro.
Sure. Yeah.
He's already kind of
loaded,
been paid it for 5 years, and he makes money off of Fozzy and who knows what else.
Yep. Podcast.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. And there's more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC. And in between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino. All the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino action. So BetOnline, the game starts here. Next is Dara from Dublin, Ireland. By the way, Dara, if you can go to get all this, Konnan, at the Black Forge Inn, all right? So Connor, like it's we saw the menu. The food's very good. Okay, it's a cool place. Do you know they turn it into after hours later at night? And they put a DJ in there and a dance floor like with EDM music and stuff.
I didn't know that, but it didn't surprise me either.
No.
Yeah, Dara, if you could give us a correspondence report from the Black Forge Inn, Conor McGregor's place,
I guarantee you,
I would like
hot
to
chicks,
100%,
cool crowd.
Right? Yeah, 100%.
Right. He's in there drunk.
Yeah, and probably, whatever.
Probably.
Whatever. Hard.
Right.
The guys were the richest guy athletes in the world, and he made his own club bars to hang out in.
Right.
So
why would you want to? What?
What was that? What was that?
What's he saying?
It's inaudible.
I go, I love.
It's
that was
inaudible.
brutal. Okay.
Yeah, kazoo.
I would say 90% of your sound effects are brutal.
Yeah. Dara.
That's very apropos.
Dara from Dublin, Ireland. Hey, gents. Hope all is well with Konnan, D.I., and Delco Joe Feeney. This is a question for K-Dog. You probably discussed this at the time, but how did your appearance in AEW come about? Was there any apprehension at the time taking the bump that you did with FTR? Remember at the time thinking that was a crazy move for you to take? Thanks again, Dara. Yeah, you got from that.
That was a stupid move for me to take.
Right.
The first time I went, Jericho invited me. I came out of a limousine, and there was
Yep.
So, I basically did it just to see, all my friends there, and I had quite a few. And so what happened is something happened where like a flight was delayed or something like that. So I had to land like in another city, and they drove me to Jacksonville. Okay. Now I don't understand if they knew I was getting there late, why they had me on so early. But we were in like this trailer, and they were like, hey man, we want to do this move to you. And it's our pile driver. And I go, how different is it from a normal one? He goes, here, I'll show you. And just as they were showing me, they were like, you guys are up next. And I had like an in-ring with Tully.
Yeah.
And dude, when they did that to me, I remember hearing like that. And I didn't think anything of it. And my shoulder was hurting like I had trouble breathing. My side was, anyways, I find out that off of that stupid bump, I tore my labrum and I fractured my ribs. And then the worst part is, I didn't know this. So we had this match between Kenny Omega and Andrade in Mexico, and Flair came out. He was in Andrade's corner, and I was in the other corner, and I had thought up of an idea of like Andrade and him putting the figure 4 on both of us. But before he did that, or after he did it, he chopped me. And I took a full-fledged bump with a fractured rib and a torn labrum. And I remember thinking, that hurts. But I didn't know until I went to the doctors. That was nuts.
Have you ever seen it? Did you ever watch it back?
I might have when it happened.
You want to take a look at it?
Go ahead.
Like, I didn't remember it really.
Me neither.
Giovanni, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. Right there, baby. Look out. Right there. Oh, my God. Boom. Boom. Now, what do you say, big boy? The spike pile driver delivered.
Yeah, and I had a hernia at that time, too.
Oh, good God.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.